Hey guys, what's up? We're on We Found New Music with our friend Griffin, Oskar.
How's it going?
Thanks for playing for us, man.
Of course, happy to be here.
You played a classic from a few years back.
Yeah.
You had an EP out.
Mm-hmm.
What was it titled?
Hostage.
Hostage. What did you play off of that?
This Bulletproof.
Bulletproof. And then what else did you play?
I played a new song that I've been working on called One That I'm Wanting that is almost done. I'm kind of wrapping that up right now. Yeah.
Congrats. And so you are working on new music after a few years, a little bit of a break.
Yeah. So I was sort of, when I moved down to LA, I was basically doing the artist thing and writing and producing for other people at the same time. And I was lucky enough to get a deal with Republic Records around the time I met you, actually. And then that kind of didn't end up
Panning
working
out.
Yeah, exactly. And then I sort of focused on writing and producing for other people for a little bit.
Yeah. And you worked with Big Boy, but let's talk about, so you put out an EP and now you're independent.
Yep.
And then, but you've also worked with some other big artists, Big Boy, you produced something. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So I produced a song for Big Boy called All Night that I did a few years back, but I just found out that it went gold a couple
Amazing.
weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Which is my first gold record, which is kind of crazy.
Well, there you go.
So, yeah.
So now you're trying to focus back on the solo stuff.
100%.
And where are you from originally?
Portland, Oregon.
Okay. And now you're in LA?
Okay. Been here like 4 years.
Okay, cool. Well, so you think you're going to stick around here for a while?
Yeah. I mean, actually, so I'm planning on taking a little trip to Nashville in November.
Oh, awesome.
And just sort of like indefinitely to write. But I'll definitely be back in LA soon.
That's exciting. Yeah. That's cool because you're obviously trying to focus on the artist career, see where it takes you, and see if Nashville's the spot.
Explore some opportunities.
Well, congrats on that. We're excited. And you said you played a new song today. Do you have like a release date for that?
Not yet, but it'll be soon. I'll have
Cool.
one soon.
At least, we look forward to that. Obviously, you're playing our showcase on Tuesday. It's good to get back up on that stage and perform. Have you played in LA before?
I've done a few small things and stuff for friends and all. But nothing recently. So
that's exciting. I'm glad that I was able to ask you to do it, and it's going to be a great night on September 3rd. So now, do you come from like a musical home?
Not really. I don't really have anybody. I have an aunt that plays violin for a living, but outside of that, like my parents, they sort of had an interest in music, but I would say that they were really big music fans more than they were ever like serious about playing music. Like my dad played guitar growing up, but it was mainly that they would always listen to music around the house, and they were always very encouraging.
Awesome. Well, so when did you start realizing music was your passion, and have you learned a lot of different instruments?
Yeah, so I started taking violin lessons when I was 3.5 years old.
That's awesome.
And then I did that for a while, like 12 years, but that was it wasn't my thing. But I also played trumpet for a few years and did jazz, sort of all over the map. But now piano and guitar are my main. Guitar really is my main instrument more than anything.
And voice.
Yeah, of course.
So you have a few different instruments. Do you produce your own music?
I do, yeah.
That's awesome. So then you're able to hop around from different instruments and sort of feel your way around your music. Yeah,
I mean, everything sort of evolved from this place of like me working on my own. Whether that's like has to do with my artist stuff or anything else, it's just like that's the mindset that I sort of came from. I didn't really have anybody else around to write lyrics for me or record a vocal or whatever. I just had to learn how to do that myself. And
that makes sense.
The way I like to do it.
All right, man. Well, we look forward to seeing what's next for you. Obviously, you're trying to focus on the solo stuff, and we'll see what else you're thinking of doing, some more co-writes and producing other artists as well.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep doing that.
And so where's the best place to follow your journey?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram, Griffin Oskar with a K, or Spotify, Apple Music, obviously.
All right, man. Well, we're very excited to have you here, and please come back. We can't wait for the release of the new music. But until then, go stream the EP. And it still sounds like music to my ears, so there you go. All right, Griffin Oskar on We Found New Music.